Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new video. We just hit 45,000 subscribers. I'd like to thank all of you. I will be doing a special sooner than later, probably within the next week or so. It's going to be an updated election night. It's been over a year since I last did one, so you guys are going to be in for a surprise. You guys are going to see it. Also, can we get to 50K by election day? That's going to be the goal. Make sure you like this video down below and subscribe to the channel. But before we get started, I have to tell you guys about my friends over at My Patriot Supply. Are you ready for what the future brings? Every day the news headlines get worse and worse. Civil unrest, the second wave of COVID-19, economic collapse, massive suffering, not to mention what Mother Nature will do. Hurricanes, earthquakes, floods, wildfires, it's all there. The question is, will you be prepared? If you don't already have an adequate supply of long-term emergency food, it's like driving around without wearing your seatbelt, thinking you'll have time to put it on right before an accident. I urge you to build your emergency food supply now because there is no time to waste, folks. There's absolutely no time to waste. And as always, my highest recommendation goes to the company I personally trust and use, and you can too. It's My Patriot Supply, the go-to experts in emergency preparedness. Their mission is your survival, and right now they're knocking $100 off their ample 4-week supply of delicious, nutritious food that's specially packaged to last up for 25 years. So make sure you don't pass this up. I believe everyone has a personal responsibility to have at least 4 weeks worth of emergency food on hand at all times, and you can order yours within a matter of minutes. Just go to preparewithredeagle.com right now. That's preparewithredeagle.com. And we have to talk about some new campaign developments. I know the RNC is going on right now. As I am recording this, I'll catch up later. I'll play the speeches on 2X if I have to get to Trump's speech, which I hope will be amazing. Biden is going to resume travel after Labor Day. So guess who's coming back to the campaign? It's Joe Biden. Joe Biden decided hiding in the basement wasn't working out so well for him. And his internal polls must be reflecting that something is up. While Donald Trump is going to New Hampshire, and this is going to happen in the coming week. He's going to actually come on Friday to New Hampshire. So what's going to happen there? What's going to happen? And Donald Trump basically sees that New Hampshire's a flippable state. He only lost it by 3,000 votes. Right now, the betting markets have a 72% chance to go to Biden, but that is dropping. Biden is dropping in the betting odds as we speak. And Trump is within 40% in states like Florida, Arizona, and Wisconsin. That's enough. If he gets those 3 states and holds everything he has, he automatically has enough to get to 270. There is no path to lose if he gets those 3 states and of all the other ones. It doesn't even count Pennsylvania, potentially even Minnesota and New Hampshire. He potentially could see maybe a 269 to 269 scenario, or maybe Nebraska second goes down the tubes. So he wants to make it up. That's why he's going up to New Hampshire, because he knows he can contest it. There's a very popular governor in New Hampshire, in Chris Sununu, who is a pro-Trump governor that could actually help him generate some support up there. So there is a reason for this madness. Biden is scared. Biden knows that he's not up by, 5 to 10 points in Michigan, Wisconsin, and Pennsylvania and Minnesota, because he is planning stops to all 4 states. If that was the case, why would he go there? He's in the basement. He's basically incapacitated to a certain extent mentally, as many people have speculated. Why wouldn't he try to go to Florida? Why wouldn't he try to go to North Carolina? And the reason is because he is scared. He is scared, and he has to go defend the Rust Belt right now. He probably knows that Texas is not in play. Arizona is a Sun Belt state that is in play, and Biden is going to Arizona as well. It talked about it in this article right here. Biden is planning to go to Arizona, Minnesota, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin. I don't know why Michigan was omitted there. Maybe Michigan, the internals for Biden are looking better than they are in other states, but Biden is scared, and definitely a lot of this extremist violence and slander that's being put on by the media is playing a role. And a lot of Americans are fed up at what's going on, the riots, the violence that's happening in their cities based off of people just not waiting for the facts and resorting to emotion. And it is an ultimate disaster what's going on. They're running the name of Kyle, forgot his last name, through the mud. They're calling him a white nationalist when the records have actually shown that he's a Hispanic individual who was shooting people in self-defense per the video. We'll have to wait and see. It's going to be a long court process, but he's got Nick Sandman's lawyer is going to back him up, so we'll have to wait and see what happens on that front. But the betting odds are showing massive movement in places like Minnesota, places like Wisconsin. Actually, Minnesota in the betting odds is closer than the state of Michigan. So maybe Michigan is going more Democrat than people expect, as well as Pennsylvania, because even Nate Silver says Minnesota could be a tipping point state in this election cycle. Why are people not talking about Florida? Democrats are up in Florida by several points. It's within the margin of error. But does that mean they're really up? They did abysmal in primary turnout. And what it shows is that neither candidate has visited the state of Florida. If Donald Trump in his internal polling was down in Florida, he would have visited Florida probably twice within the past month at a minimum. But what are the internals showing between Trump and Biden? They're showing that the state is basically gone. And I think it very well could go to Trump by more than 4 points at this point. I don't think that Trump would be ignoring it because he very well could win it. And I've been saying this for months. I've been saying it for over a year now. Donald Trump has the potential to win Florida by a very surprising margin, regardless of what the early polling in the state of Florida says. If he maintains the gains he made in the Panhandle and the I-4 corridor back in 2016, as well as adding the DeSantis Cuban support in Miami-Dade County, Florida is probably gone for Trump by around 200,000 votes, and we'll be able to see early on in election night because it's a must-win state. Why is he not focusing on it? The internal polls for both Trump and Biden must be showing that it's not going to be a priority for either campaign. So, like I'm saying, the real competitive states of this cycle, Arizona, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, now add Minnesota, New Hampshire, Michigan to a degree. It's still in play. There is a Senate seat here that could flip under the right circumstances, but we have a long way between now and Election Day. We'll have to see. But Donald Trump has been making all the right moves lately. We'll see what happens after his convention speech. I'll drop a video tomorrow about that. So very, very good signs for Donald Trump. And Joe Biden has just decided to get back in the race, get back out there, because he knows that he's not doing so well. If Biden was really up in the polls in the Rust Belt by 5 to 7 points, he would not be getting out of his basement and going campaigning, especially in a pandemic. Now, I will say this. Does it really make a difference that Biden's going to campaign? Not really, because only 2 to 5 people are going to really be showing up at his events if he has them. But we'll just have to wait and see. This campaign season is really ramping up, and Donald Trump has been making the right moves lately. If you look at the betting odds, Donald Trump has gone from 36% in the odds to up to 46%, and we'll have to see where he is tomorrow. But either way, guys, it's not looking that good for Joe Biden right now because Donald Trump has finally got his campaign together. And Biden and the DNC, even though the people on election mafia Twitter are pollster baiting over results that oversample Democrats by ridiculous levels, the real fact of the matter is that the DNC and the Biden campaign are actually worried, and now Biden's going out there to try and defend states that he's probably going to lose at the end of the day. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching this video. Please like this video down below, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell for notifications so you never miss another video. Follow me on social media, become a member, donate to the Patreon, or subscribe. Star links in description. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Red Eagle, out.